These are the top 10 new action movies you need to watch in 2026. And trust me, some of these are absolutely wild. We've got deadly survival games, demonic chaos, mind-bending horror, and even a twisted love story that turns straight up dangerous. But make sure you stick around till the end, because number 1 might just be the craziest and most intense movie on this entire list. Number 10. Caroline. This film follows a dangerously seductive woman named Caroline who gets entangled in a high-stakes world of crime, manipulation, and emotional chaos. As her relationship with a troubled man deepens, their bond turns into a volatile mix of passion and criminal ambition. The story explores how love can become toxic when driven by greed and desperation. Caroline's unpredictable nature keeps everyone around her on edge, especially as secrets begin to surface. What starts as romance quickly spirals into a web of lies, betrayal, and violent consequences. The couple finds themselves pursued by both law enforcement and dangerous enemies. As tensions rise, survival becomes their only priority. In the end, the film blends crime and emotional intensity into a gripping, character-driven thriller. The emotional stakes hit harder as both characters begin to lose control of their own decisions. Ultimately, it's a destructive love story where obsession becomes the greatest threat. Number 9. Clayface. This dark and gritty action horror story centers on Matt Hagen, an aspiring actor whose life is shattered after a brutal attack leaves him disfigured. Desperate to reclaim his identity, he turns to experimental science, which transforms him into a shape-shifting being made of living clay. As he struggles to control his new abilities, his humanity slowly slips away. The film explores the psychological torment of losing one's identity while gaining terrifying power. Set in a shadowy world, his transformation leads him down a path between hero and monster. His unstable form allows him to mimic anyone, making him both dangerous and unpredictable. As authorities close in, he must decide whether to seek redemption or embrace chaos. It's a haunting mix of action, body horror, and tragedy. His powers become both a gift and a curse as he spirals deeper into madness. In the end, the story questions whether identity is defined by appearance or the soul within. Number 8. Super Troopers 3. The chaotic squad of state troopers returns in another wild mission filled with outrageous humor and crime-solving antics. This time, they're caught between stopping a dangerous drug operation and dealing with a bizarre wedding situation involving one of their own. Their investigation leads them into absurd situations packed with pranks, disguises, and unpredictable encounters. Despite their unorthodox methods, they remain determined to bring criminals to justice. The film balances action sequences with over-the-top comedy that fans expect. Internal conflicts and ridiculous plans only make their mission harder. As the stakes rise, the team must somehow pull together to save both the case and the wedding. It's a mix of action-comedy chaos with a strong dose of nostalgia. The humor escalates with even more outrageous stunts and unexpected twists. In the end, their bond as a team proves stronger than the madness surrounding them. Number 7. Young Washington. This action-driven historical drama explores the early life of George Washington before he became a legendary leader. It focuses on his formative years as a soldier, navigating dangerous missions and political tension. The film highlights his growth through battlefield experiences and personal struggles. As he faces enemies and internal conflicts, he begins shaping the leadership qualities that define him. The story blends action with historical insight, showing how war and hardship forge character. Strategic decisions and intense combat sequences drive the narrative forward. It presents a more human and vulnerable side of an iconic figure. Ultimately, it's about the making of a leader through courage and adversity. His early failures play a key role in shaping his resilience and mindset. The film emphasizes how destiny is built through difficult choices and sacrifice. Number 5. The upcoming Resident Evil 2026 is a fresh reboot of the iconic survival horror franchise, delivering a darker and more grounded story that focuses on a single protagonist rather than a large ensemble. The film follows a young medical courier named Brian, who is tasked with delivering a mysterious package to a remote hospital, unaware that it will plunge him into a nightmare. As he travels through isolated and dangerous terrain, he becomes trapped in the middle of a catastrophic viral outbreak that begins turning people into horrifying mutated creatures. Cut off from help and surrounded by chaos, Brian is forced into a desperate fight for survival as he navigates abandoned locations filled with infected threats. The story leans heavily into the tension and isolation of the original video games, emphasizing fear, limited resources, and relentless danger at every turn. Number 4. Backrooms. This series sci-fi horror follows a therapist who enters a mysterious alternate dimension known as the backrooms while searching for a missing patient. Inside, she discovers a surreal maze of endless, empty spaces that defy logic. The environment itself becomes a threat, filled with unsettling silence and hidden dangers. As she ventures deeper, reality begins to distort, blurring the line between sanity and madness. Strange entities and psychological terror push her to the edge. Each level of the backrooms presents new horrors and puzzles. Survival depends on understanding the rules of this unnatural world. It's a chilling blend of psychological horror and survival tension. The deeper she goes, the more personal the nightmare becomes. Ultimately, escaping may require confronting truths she has long avoided. Number 3. The End of Oak Street. This action thriller centers on a quiet neighborhood that hides a dark and violent secret. When a mysterious event shakes Oak Street, residents find themselves caught in a deadly situation. A central character uncovers a conspiracy that turns neighbors into suspects and allies into enemies. The tension escalates as danger spreads through the once peaceful area. Survival becomes a race against time as hidden truths emerge. The film mixes suspense with bursts of action as characters fight back. Trust becomes a rare commodity in a place filled with secrets. It's a gripping story of paranoia, danger, and survival. Every house hides a clue that could either save or doom them. In the end, the truth behind Oak Street is more shocking than anyone imagined. Number 2. The Dog Stars. Set in a world devastated by a deadly pandemic, this film follows a lone pilot struggling to survive in a near-empty landscape. Accompanied by his dog, he navigates the ruins of civilization while searching for hope. His routine of survival is disrupted when he hears a mysterious radio transmission. This discovery pushes him into a dangerous journey across hostile territories. Along the way, he encounters both threats and the possibility of human connection. The film combines action with emotional depth and isolation. Survival is not just physical, but psychological. It's a powerful story about hope in a broken world. The bond between man and dog adds emotional weight to the journey. In the end, hope becomes the most powerful force driving him forward. Number 1. Evil Dead Burn. This installment in the Evil Dead franchise promises intense horror blended with brutal action. While plot details remain tightly under wraps, it is expected to continue the legacy of demonic forces and possession. Characters will likely face terrifying entities unleashed by cursed objects or ancient rituals. The film is known for combining gore with relentless pacing and survival horror. Expect chaotic battles against supernatural threats and psychological breakdowns. The setting will amplify isolation and fear, trapping characters in deadly situations. As always, the fight against evil comes at a heavy cost. It's shaping up to be a brutal and adrenaline-filled horror experience. New twists in the lore could expand the mythology of the franchise. Fans can expect shocking moments that push the limits of horror even further.